Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
They come out with one back and three tight ends.
Great, set.
Looking to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Great, set.
They'll look to throw here. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Great, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Grant Calcaterra from 10 yards out. And the Eagles...
That.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing.
Now this is how the Eagles are supposed to be playing. Wow.
And hopefully reap the same results.
So that drive spans 13 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Rush. Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's
Nice defense.
problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the... Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt.
Well, this winds up an empty possession.
No good.
He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 41, Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll set up to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Micah Parsons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Back to throw, Rush. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Here's Rush to throw. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now 2nd and 3. Rush. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Kevontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
A final shot before break. Rush. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We just watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback. That's Jalen Hurts. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the second quarter. So he has been on target throughout.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
Great, set.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Great, set.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. They're going to look to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Now Rush. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway. But the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's third down. Looking to throw. Rush. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Eric Kendricks able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. It's taken to the 26. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Rush. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And out now come the Eagles. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
A handoff, Barkley running left. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So on fourth down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. They go play action with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Second and 3 from the 9. Play action. Here's Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football.
That.
Touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays?
That's how you put together a drive, Jim.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. And I think they're going to take an extra
Yeah, I figured this was coming.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet.
Both of his toes were down and he had possession.
While the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds. That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown.
Good call, ref.
This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And out now come the Cowboys. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. So from the 37, here's second and a couple.
Here we go.
Throwing here, Rush. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And they'll set
Too late.
at the 49-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
WSP.
Great, set.
Oh, what's up, LDE?
Running left, it's Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Brought down on the play by
Amos out to help you out.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break.
Support the stream. Hit the Cash App $Bakefire.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
Whoa, Madden.
Here's Hurts to throw. Complete, it's Dotson. And boy, he is very...
Oh, no, this pro.
They're spotting that football. He's going to be a foot or so short. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Great, set.
And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 91 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Again, it's Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Now still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rush. And he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistake.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rush. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Out of the shotgun, Rush. And a big loss here as he's...
Got you, Cooper. Oh, you going for it?
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football.
Big play, Slay.
On 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And the failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. Barkley going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. The offense on 3rd down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And he's in. Touchdown.
Walk in.
Keeping it himself from a yard out. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Elliott good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Are you ending stream after this
Now
G-Tane?
after the touchdown, here's
Game
Elliott
asterisk.
on to kick it away. And they'll start
No, I'll
just
probably
across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
I'll probably play another one.
For the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
El Remaste.
The Dallas offense here.
All right, that's what's up. Appreciate it.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Carter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll
Support the stream. Hit the cash $1 bait fire.
Oh, come on, ref.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
And he'll maybe...
That went absolutely nowhere.
They'll get nothing out of that play. And it's 2nd down.
Let's go. Go.
Back to throw. Rush. Throw out wide is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the
Eagles
first
fan
of their
BTW.
timeouts. As the clock will stop with just 7.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's what's up.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rush. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
Hey, what's up, E?
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. To throw is Rush. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Nolan Smith.
Did you change the dip?
Pass rush. This defense, they just continue.
Yeah.
Now is a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it together.
Come on, Mike. The game is over, man. It's calling willing any timeouts.
Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
They're going for it. Rush.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Crazy.
Aubrey now for the...
Yeah, he's got a lucky on that one.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home.
EW.
You looked at the advantages, and you saw that they had most of it.
Thanks, E.
I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable, and both of them came together.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Yeah, let's do another random team for the week. I might do Chicago if they're on here. Yeah, I know. Let's see if it goes up.
Wow, that is it. Legal aspects of nursing, medication safety and administration.
Yeah.
I did that with nothing.
Uh-huh.
You could do RN with Sarah. Wow.
It's uniform. Maintain and understand.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears on Thursday night. Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
He'll start at the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. He'll work forward for a couple. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep, DeAndre Carter to return. And this is going to be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the number one overall pick in this past year's draft.
The coaches
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal line. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a first down or two. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
That's to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now the former Eagle and Lion who's back in the NFC North. It's DeAndre Swift. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. from the shotgun. It's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got a man, that's DJ Moore. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Throwing again, Williams. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he's into the end zone. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Bears.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
That's the most zesty seal ever. Loudly crying face.
No.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action. It's Smith. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route.
Equaled its hyphen beep boop. Stop spamming caps, warning.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Smith. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range.
You need to hit those.
Offense on the field and try to maintain.
Yeah, you're right.
Come away with 6. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Nice 1st down catch there by Cole Kmet. And, Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend. He can run. He can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. But he's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago.
First and 10.
Here we go, set.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
The tight end Fant in motion. They go play action with Smith. That's Lockett downfield. He's got it. And he's out of bounds on what will wind up being the final act of this opening quarter. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Smith. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Near the sideline and caught by Metcalf. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Geno. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Montez Sweat that time. Fights his way in to record the sack.
Feels like they needed that.
Which team is your favorite?
It feels like the defense was really on the field.
Oh, I mean, just in general, the Eagles, but I'm just trying other teams just for content.
Disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack. That might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 1. It's 7-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, it's Tyler Scott. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
A play fake. Now Williams gonna look deep, looking for more. Julian Love, the former Notre Dame star, with the good coverage, and he's able to knock that one away. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Off play action. Here's Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Support the stream. Hit the Cash App $Bakefire.
Williams to the air once more. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on...
Incomplete?
You know, like, you know, down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt...
Eberflus disagrees with that call, and he has thrown the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, The call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
Out.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. The run up the middle, it's Walker, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Here we go.
On play action, Smith. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. Here's Gino. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, it's Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance.
To the house.
And the defense finds the end zone. Great work
W pick 6.
Who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jalen Darden now to return.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Second and 11. Once again, it's Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Back is Smith. This one complete to Bobo. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Seattle. To throw, here's Smith. And he's going to have to eat.
Gotcha, Gino.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Gotcha again, Gino.
And again he goes down. Work to do following the sack.
I will give you a shout out on my channel.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll work his way
Oh, that's what's up. Appreciate it. I'll sub too when I finish here.
That run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, slow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Here's Michael Dixon now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty.
MHMI got 5.34K subs.
Okay, that's good. You're doing it.
Not get free.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one of more downfield. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
You have a PS5 pinched earlier, right?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete.
Oh.
They say no to the field goal,
Yeah, I do.
They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. In the first half, it was the rookie from USC, Caleb Williams, who was looking the part.
All right, appreciate it.
Touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Scott now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to the number 9 overall pick, Rome Odunze.
Support the stream. Hit the Cash App $8 fire.
Here On 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Take go.
Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Here we go, sack.
Williams to throw on 2nd down.
I didn't mean it.
This guy's going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the second half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put them away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw could be all you need to flip this game on its head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, Smith. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks are back within 5. So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Bears offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the sideline, he's got more. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun.
O-line selling.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Yeah.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That one taken in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Now it is 1st and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that.
And before the try, remember.
Oh, come on, Ralph. You can't see that one's good.
Replay will confirm this one before we do anything else.
Stevie Wonder can see that.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
Refs acting like you play in the Chiefs.
They didn't find any reason to overturn it.
Yeah, that's true.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Darden. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have been
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the number 1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, and the rest of the Chicago offense. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
Throwing is Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Williams. That is
coverage.
Allen downfield. And they are not going to catch up to it.
Bombs away.
80 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
I guess not.
punt is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Darden.
Support the stream. Hit the cash of $1 bake fire.
To right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Geno. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Mike, let's have a conversation about the play-action passing game. There's this notion out there that in order for it to be good, you have to be a great running team, and it's actually not the case. The threat of a run in the down and distance is what generates great play action, and as you see here, it can lead to some big pickups.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They go play action with Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
You got nowhere.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Got it with Smith in Jigba.
Holding offense.
That's on the former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross.
3rd down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. That'll be caught. It's
The one player y'all leave open. Okay.
taken down at the 30-yard line.
I think they saw something earlier in the game that showed some vulnerabilities in the deep defensive coverage. Then the execution, not only for the route runners to be in the right spot, but then for the quarterback to find his matchup, find the space in the breakdown of the coverage, and put that ball on target and lead to the big game.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. On 2nd down, Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Geno. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Smith. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Here's Smith. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it. As you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6, it starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws.
Total exaggeration.
First down and 10. To throw, it's Williams. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up second down. To throw is Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On first down, it's Swift. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
The offense is able to land a big blow there, and I think what happened defensively, Mike, is just everyone was not on the same page. And when you do that at this level, the good offenses, they're going to make you pay for it. They've got to clean up those mistakes, make the offense have to earn everything they get.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. And he'll take it on in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown Bears. Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position. Hawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Smith to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away. On second down, Smith. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. Here's a third down and 4. Off the play fake. It's Smith. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Smith to throw on first down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Now he'll run. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. To throw, it's Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
From the gun on third down, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he can...
Then don't break.
And they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense.
Can I get that shout out now? LD?
Nowhere to go with the ball on fourth down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set
You
to
sure?
take over once more. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one,
Let me work on it.
definitely a lot to show. From
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes.
Like, comment,
You're just
subscribe,
not
and
gonna win
share.
a lot of games in the NFL, giving up that production in one phase of the game.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Check go.
They'll go again with Swift. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
That is brought in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Down to a knee goes Williams. And that should wrap this baby up. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Yeah, thank you, LD. Of course, I'm gonna sell right after I get out of here, but hopefully I'll see you on my channel or your channel. I'll be over there too. Check you out.
THX, I got you.
Appreciate it. Everybody else catching this on the replay, appreciate you watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Saya. Appledidits and everyone, thanks for watching. Like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand.